In the Arab world's most populous country, new skylines are being created.
This is the iconic tower. It is targeted to be the highest building in Africa.
Opportunities harnessed through technology.
This is the backbone of Egypt's economy. Highland is on its way to be a super app. It's not a dream, it's actually materializing as we speak.
And new possibilities forged from the country's natural resources.
I told my team that we're sitting in a gold mine. Let's explore this.
Meet the people shaping Egypt's economic future. This is Made in Egypt. The Suez Canal is one of the world's most strategic waterways. A vital shipping route for over 150 years, transporting goods between Europe and Asia. An ambitious plan to modernize the canal brought R.J. Kumar Singh here in 2016.
We should have come to this place about 3 years back. The place has transformed in the last 3 years in terms of business, in terms of people, in terms of processes, but everything is revamped.
He runs the only privately managed port in Egypt, located just below the southern entrance of the Suez Canal.
Assalamu alaikum. How are you all?
From here, RJ has watched the area transform.
All good? What they've done is that they have expanded 35 kilometers of Suez Canal. That has doubled the ships passing through.
Capitalizing on this increased traffic, a giant economic free zone is taking shape along the canal, attracting manufacturers and suppliers from all over the world.
We have Chinese developers, Chinese factories there. Very soon going to have a logistics center for Mercedes from Germany. So we have interest from different nations, from different developers and companies around the world.
This vessel carried 60,000 tons of raw sugar from Brazil. Mohammed oversees shipments like this for DP World.
We use the crane with the grab to grab the raw sugar from here and swing it inside the hoppers.
It's for Safula Group, a Saudi-based industrial company which refines and packages the sugar right here at the port. It's then shipped back through the canal to customers all over the world. Because everything happens here, Safula cuts costs and saves time.
We're investing in the right way here, where we cover all the needs of the Egypt market demands. So we're going in the right direction.
So you're running container, bulk, break bulk, liquid, passenger. You're handling every commodity on this earth through Sokna, which is not happening in any port in Egypt.
DP World is expanding the port to accommodate the world's biggest ships, bringing its total investment here to $1.6 billion.
We are basically helping Egypt to grow economy. And I personally say that ports are the barometer of any economy. When you see many cargoes coming in and going out, that clearly indicates that the country is booming. That's a key strength of Egypt.
The Suez Canal upgrade gives Egyptian businesses the means to better access global markets.
The frequency of ships to the ports we have is for us a make it or break it.
Sharif owns Mughrabi Agriculture, a company that grows fruits and vegetables across Egypt.
The best fertilizer for a farm is the owner's shoes, meaning the more the owner walks through, the better he gets. And it is true. Quite good, actually.
Citrus makes up their biggest export.
Egypt last year was number 2 in the world in exporting oranges, and this year I think we are number 1.
Speed is key when it comes to perishables. Sharif relies on the frequency of ships to send around 50,000 tons of oranges to 57 countries worldwide.
I do all of the European Union. These are big countries. We do a few African countries. We venture east to China, to Australia, to New Zealand, and all of the countries in between.
This success didn't happen overnight. Sharif started the company 30 years ago, but the canal expansion now offers his business new opportunities.
When I came here, this was desert. There was nothing here. Every plot, I've attended the design of the irrigation system. I've chosen the variety, what crop it is, and they're like children to me. I know everything about them.
It takes a lot of space to operate a company of this magnitude. Mughrabi Agriculture owns 15,000 acres of land throughout Egypt.
This one farm is 32 square kilometers. It is actually the size of Beirut, greater Beirut.
The company employs thousands of workers. Sharif says their operation is so large that they use nearly every port in Egypt to export their goods.
Now we're entering the pack house area. They're loading now, and as soon as they load it, they leave.
These oranges are the result of a year of hard work. And once citrus season ends and all the oranges are shipped, Sharif and his team will begin planning for the next harvest.
It took me 30 years to build it where it is. I'm very happy with what I've done, our team has done, because it's never an individual effort. And we would do it again.
Sharif's oranges may be leaving the farm, but their journey is just beginning. From Egypt's ports, through the Suez Canal, and on to the rest of the world. Egypt is no stranger to mega projects. For millennia, the world has marveled at its innovation. Now, 30 miles east of Cairo, Egypt's latest mega project is taking shape. With the help of companies from around the world, it's a brand new city built entirely from scratch. And this will be its crowning glory. It's called the iconic tower. Mahmoud Youssef is the lead architect on site. Currently, the building is 20 stories high, but once complete, it will be nearly 4 times that size, making it the tallest structure in Africa.
The iconic tower will have a retail podium, prime office spaces, service apartments, a 5-star plus hotel, and a viewing deck at the top.
The tower's design is a nod to Egypt's celebrated past.
The iconic tower itself is inspired by the obelisk of the ancient Egyptian civilization.
Down below, the city's master plan is taking shape.
You can see on the south side, these are the residential towers.
Once complete, there will be a green space twice the size of New York's Central Park, luxury villas, and 5-star hotels.
We are talking about more than 700 square kilometers. It's actually bigger than Singapore state.
Project spokesman Khalid El Husseini has been here since construction began 3 years ago.
I feel that the new capital is my baby. I started my job 3 years ago. It was just open area, desert, and now it's full of buildings and projects and engineers and workers from everywhere.
This city will accommodate more than 6 million people, government ministries and agencies, including state-of-the-art facilities for the cabinet and parliament. Construction for the city is broken down into 3 phases. The iconic tower is part of the first phase. Mahmoud and his team are working to finish it by 2022.
We're very proud and very excited about this project. We do trust that it will be a great achievement for the Egyptian people and for the peoples of the region.
Egypt's ambition to modernize its infrastructure goes far beyond a new city. The country is investing in green energy to transform its power production. In Egypt's western desert, 500 miles south of Cairo, 6 million solar panels bask in the hot sun. This is Benban, one of the largest solar plants in the world. Measuring 36 square kilometers, it can be seen from space. It's a project Mohammed Amer is proud to be a part of. His job has taken him all over the world, but this is the first time he's worked on something this big in his home country.
Well, I've been working in energy all my life. When I heard about this project, I decided to come back and support Scatic in building this project in Egypt.
Scatic Solar is one of dozens of international companies that develop the site.
The power sector is going through a tremendous amount of changes. Egypt is part of this change, and that's the reason the Egyptian government has put an ambitious plan to diversify the energy mix.
Egypt's goal is to have renewables make up 20% of its energy mix within 2 years. Benban is part of the equation. The site sends 1.5 gigawatts of energy to the national grid, enough to power 1 million homes. Due to the plant's location, Scatic Solar has deployed a new state-of-the-art technology.
This technology is extremely advanced because it generates electricity not just from the front but also from the back.
It's called bifacial technology, and it gives more energy yield than a traditional solar panel.
The reflection of the sun on the sand hits the back of the modules and you generate extra electricity.
The sand also poses some challenges. Tractors constantly brush dust off the panels to maximize light absorption.
We call this area of the world as the sun belt. It has high radiance, clear skies, low humidity. It's all favorable weather conditions that makes you the maximum power you can get from a solar power plant.
Omar is responsible for keeping the plant running.
24/7, it's online. The plant never shut down.
Benban is providing more than energy. The plant is creating jobs and impacting the surrounding community.
It's a huge project providing hundreds of work opportunities. The way you see people develop from locals to highly skilled engineers, technician assistants, this is a good start for them.
Mohammed and Omar are helping to bring Egypt one step closer to its renewable energy target.
I'm quite aligned with the purpose of this industry deep down, and I love it because I make an impact with the environment, I make an impact to the world. This is what excites me, this is what keeps me going on above all.
As the day draws to a close, these panels soak in the last rays of light, sending more electricity to power Egypt's energy transformation. Across Egypt, in bustling and crowded neighborhoods like this, you'll find the entrepreneurial spirit is alive and kicking. It's the foundation of Egypt's economy. And today, a new breed of entrepreneur is coming to the fore. They start local, but set their sights on going global. Entrepreneurs like Muna Nakla, with a background in micro and consumer finance. He's already created 2 successful companies.
My life has always been targeting underserved communities. The ultimate vision and objective is to have a platform that solves all these people's problems and to empower them.
Munir started his 3rd company, an app called Halan, to help people in neighborhoods like this.
Cairo is a huge city, and putting technology to solve these people's problems can help you scale and address more and more people easier.
Here, narrow and bumpy roads make it hard for cars to get around. To facilitate better access, Munir's app connects people with motorcycles and tuk-tuks.
So you'll hit on a tuk-tuk, and we've made it so simple that you can just say, "Come now." Highland means right now. The reason why we chose Highland is because we're going to solve your problems right now.
Munir says safe and efficient transportation is the first step to empower Egypt's underserved communities.
If you just look outside, you see the guy who's selling the fruits, the guy who's selling the vegetables. All these are micro entrepreneurs working very hard every day to make a living and generate income. This is the backbone of Egypt's economy. And this is where we are looking to service these economies and service these entrepreneurs.
Since launching in 2017, Holland says the app has been downloaded more than 2 million times and provided more than 25 million rides.
The growth in the number of active monthly users. This is where I believe the big wealth of Highland is, which basically means that we can on-sell them various products, whether it's products, credit, transfers, bill payments, so on and so forth.
Currently in their 2nd round of funding, Munir and his team say they have raised $20 million, making it one of Egypt's most funded startups. Munir is now eyeing further expansion on the African continent, already operating in Sudan.
What's very interesting about Africa is it has leapfrogged the world. So whereas in the United States, London and Paris, people are still using credit cards, in Africa, it's all mobile money. They went from cash to mobile money.
Also, the partners have a good appetite for food ordering.
For Halan, transportation is only the beginning. Munir's broadening the app to other services.
This will include financial services, entertainment, possibly chats. So the vision is to be the app of underserved communities. Highland is on its way to be a super app. It's not a dream, it's actually materializing as we speak.
With the rise of companies like Halan, Egypt's startup scene is gaining momentum. On the other side of Cairo, young entrepreneurs are gathering for a concert. This is Egypt's first tech park, the brainchild of this man.
We walked in here and I fell in love.
Ahmed Alfi is a veteran investor and venture capitalist. Frustrated by a lack of resources for startups, he created the Greek campus. What was once an old university is now home to Egypt's up-and-coming businesses.
We basically took over 5 empty buildings and turned them into a tech hub for startups to come work, collaborate, and be creative, and create an environment for them that nurtures their creativity and their growth.
Founded in 2014, the campus hosts more than 140 companies, providing them with office space, meeting rooms, tech seminars, and conferences.
Each person creates their own space. The atmosphere is to enable creativity and to promote collaboration.
Today, he's meeting with Sameh Saleh, the founder of Harmonica, a matchmaking app that caters to Muslims in a way that respects culture and tradition.
Harmonica was born in Cairo, built by young Muslims who really understands the problem and the pain within our society for young Muslims to find the right life partner.
Sameh started the app to help his sister find her life partner.
She was struggling with the method or the way, the traditional methods that we have in our society to find a life partner. And there was basically no solution. So that's why I started Harmonica, to give her a tool where she can be in control of her life and the way she wants to get married.
Unlike other dating apps, Harmonica enlists unique features that resonate with people in traditional societies.
So the Guardian feature allows the parents basically to know about the match and the relationship, the journey on the app, and give advice when they feel like it. It's an optional feature where people have to elect using it or give consent to use it.
Once a match is set, users have the option of using Harmonica's exclusive mode.
You could actually speak to one person and you know that he's not speaking to anyone else. And he also would know that the girl is not speaking to anyone else. So we kind of provided a mode within the app where a couple could actually get to know each other beyond the first match.
Now operating in 33 countries, the app is a testament to Egypt's potential. Given the right tools and support, a startup from here can flourish internationally. Harmonica was acquired by Match.com in 2019, the parent company of some of the world's most successful dating apps, like Tinder, OkCupid, and Plenty of Fish.
We are celebrating like great milestones. Every day we find a message or someone saying that, oh, thank you guys so much, I met my wife on it, or someone saying, I met my husband on it. It's beautiful to see that the hard work we put into this started yielding these amazing results.
As the day draws to a close, these entrepreneurs gather in the courtyard. The Greek campus offers more than advice and support. It's creating a community.
The vibe of the Greek campus is very unique and special. It's like a mini Silicon Valley in Egypt.
Tonight's about having fun, certainly, sharing ideas and experiences, but it's also about networking and collaborating.
It's making the bond between the agencies and the community stronger. We can play hard, work hard, actually. So let's enjoy it.
The Greek campus is providing young entrepreneurs a space to connect and create. And with each other's support, these businesses are transforming the startup culture in Egypt.